There we go. Alrighty. So, please let me know how that audio is again. I've been switching between Rune Factory and this game. They have very different volume levels, I found, which is weird. So I always forget what level I should be at for which game. Predominantly watch Twitch on my TV, so I leave the TV on to lurk, plus the dogs get to watch you while we're out. I am honored. I am honored to be any fur babies, like, companion for a bit. Yeah, Brandon. Just turn off all electronics when you leave the room. Yeah, they don't listen, do they? Not to their own advice. Or she was causing trouble somewhere and then she ran back. That's so funny. She's like, no, I was here the entire time. Treated myself to replacing the padding on my noise-canceling headphones because I love those things, but the stuffing was falling out. Oh, nice! Very good. Very, very good. Gonna get some work done, Lester. No worries, no worries. Gonna be playing some remake. Enjoy, enjoy. I am more than honored to be your background noise while you're playing. But yes, so last time we hit a really massive story beat. Oh, enjoy, Cam, enjoy. Pretty much. Let me think. What worlds did we do last time? I think we did The Lion King and maybe Nightmare Before Christmas last time, perhaps? We then came back to Hollow Bastion because there was a lot of darkness around it, and that's probably not a good thing. What ended up happening is that Leon and the gang had found Ansem's computer. Ansem was the big bad from KH1, right? That's what we know him as. And got to his computer. We went to Space Paranoids, which is a world based on Tron. And through that, we actually, you know what? It's easier to explain if I'm in there. We kind of found out some very interesting details. These are very important to the series as a whole. And I think it's sometimes a bit of a tripping point for some people. Long live Drawn! Oh, Cloud's in here. I didn't know you were hanging out here right now. Anyway, so. Sorry, I could still hear our Spotify music, and I was like, this is a weird rendition of this track. Anyway, this guy, can I do the zoom in? There you go. This man, right? We got our counters. This is Ansem, or at least that's how we know him. He was the big boss of KH1. He was the guy who fell asleep mid-boss battle, took a nap. It was funny. He was shirtless for most of it. It was a whole thing. He introduced himself as Ansem, and what we knew about Ansem up until that point is that he was a ruler of Hollow Bastion, and he, how am I still hearing it? I turned down the wrong audio. He was doing research into the heart and into darkness, and he maybe bit off too much and became, you know, the Ansem seeker of darkness we know and love. Love is a word. Last time we were playing, we found out that this actually wasn't Ansem. Ansem was a ruler, or the ruler of Hollow Bastion, and he was a researcher, but this was his apprentice. His name was Xehanort, and his apprentice and a few other apprentices pretty much overthrew Ansem and stole his name. And yeah, so just get out like the red lines and like the white board and everything. We're doing a deep dive because I feel like I need to do this. So bear with. Let me. Oh, do I not have that image? There you go. Okay. Write this down. This guy right here. Let me grab him. There you go. This is Ansem. This is Ansem the Wise. This is the actual ruler of Hollow Bastion. The guy in the picture stole his name and his research and everything from him, essentially. That's what we know. It's Ansem the Wise, and I will refer to him as that. That is the actual Ansem. he had the apprentice named Xehanort, that's him. He has a nice little heart there, and he did research that was probably not very ethical, probably live test subjects. Did things with the Heartless, not good. Not good, right? Great, awesome. Right? Alright. I'm just gonna put Ansem, actual Ansem over here. You know, he got shoved out. He's not involved anymore, right? Cool. Xehanort took Ansem's name. Will this be on the test? Yes. And then he, I think, deliberately succumbed to the darkness. And when that happens and you have a strong heart, you can split off into two. And you become a Heartless and a Nobody. But his Heartless was Ansem, Seeker of Darkness, this guy, the guy we fought at the end of KH1. So while his name actually wasn't Ansem, he took on that name and was like, yeah, this is mine now. And that's who we fought. His Nobody is the leader of Organization 13. His name is Xemnas. If you are careful and you rearrange the letters, Ansem with an X or Xemnas. That's his Nobody, who is the leader of Organization 13, who's kind of the big bad of this game. And I think that's pretty much all we need to know. That is what we got up to. Alright? It's I swear it only really gets complicated when there's like 5 different Ansems running around, and then we don't talk about all the Rikus. It's okay. This is all you currently need to know. Yeah. And this is pretty much explained last time, Sora and the crew now know. The other big plot revelation is that the Heartless are like little traitors, alright? They follow whoever's the strongest, so we thought they were following Maleficent. It turns out the Nobodies also have some control over them. And what their current goal is they're trying to build up something using people's hearts. They want hearts of their own because that's what Nobodies don't have. They do not have hearts. They apparently do not feel anything. They just pretend they do. So when Sora slays a Heartless, a little heart pops out. And theoretically that's meant to like return to someone and like, make them whole again. The organization is taking those and like sucking them up and keeping them somewhere. Because Sora is a Keyblade wielder, he's the only one who can do that. If someone else slays a Heartless, that doesn't happen. So that's why they absolutely need a Keyblade wielder. We good on that so far? We got it? We good? I'm sorry, I'm trying my best to explain. I know that this is like the big trippy... I can see that in the Discord, Literally, I need that picture because that's what I feel like. It's a big tripping point in the series. I think for a lot of people, I know when I first got here, I was like, what the heck is this? What do you mean? His name was Ansem. What do you mean he's not Ansem? Yeah, we need like a whole lecture on it. Yeah. I literally kept these images from last time just to help illustrate. But yeah, so pretty much Sora found out the organization is using him to gain these hearts. And it's like, Sora's like, do I even use the Keyblade? What do I do? Goofy's like, well, I think you kind of have to. So let's just hope for the best. And that's about where we're at. Yeah, the organization really, really wanted Roxas back, and Roxas can also use the Keyblade, so there's probably a reason for that. The series isn't confusing at all. I swear it's not that bad. Oh. Story explained videos. Now explain synthesis next. Oh my goodness. When you put one thing with another thing, you can mash them together and you get a really pretty Keyblade out of it. Okay, anyway, enough about that. That is all you need to know. More or less, right now. Seems about right. Alrighty, so that was the ending of our last stream. Now we're gonna do, I think, probably like the coolest thing, in my humble opinion, that Kingdom Hearts 2 does. and it does a lot of cool things. Kingdom Hearts 2 has world revisits, so I want to say the majority of the Disney worlds you get to revisit, and it's a new story. You know, obviously the characters are going to remember your first visit, and like it just kind of builds, and it's cool. I like it. I think it's neat. So yeah, you're being vague. I got you. I'm trying to remember what we needed for Atlantica right now. I don't remember, so I'm just gonna keep going. And we're gonna go back and we're gonna go in order. We're gonna go in order. Let's go back to Land of the Dragons. This is Mulan's world. It was drive gauge, wasn't it? Was it 6? I feel like it was 6, maybe.
I wonder how everybody's doing.
Yuck!
Wait!
Sora!
Mulan! Hey, no time to talk. We gotta catch that guy.
I'm following him too.
Then let's go!
It was 5? Okay. Well, we might be able to do that after this then, because we are at 5. But yeah, we have not been back here in a while. It's really cool. It's neat that there's this progression, you know? Anyway, let me do a quick save. Yep, it's not rehashing the story. A lot of the times your first visit will go over kind of like the movie story, and then the second visit oftentimes has to do with like the organization or just preceding the story, like what happens after, you know? Yeah. Yeah, if you followed it carefully, you already might have an idea. Alrighty. I still haven't gotten that. Oh my goodness, nobody's here. You guys let me know how that sounds, by the way. I feel like the dialogue was maybe a smidge quiet, but the music might be, especially in battle, might be a little loud.
Looks like he got away.
How come you're after somebody from Organization 13?
What is that?
The guy in black.
One of the bad guys!
I knew it. There's a rumor in the Imperial City about a spy in black, lurking in the mountains. I'd been up here tracking him, but when you arrived, I lost him.
Oh.
Sorry.
Don't apologize, but I do wonder where he went.
Again?
Hey, Riska, how are you doing today? Welcome on in.
Okay, first things first.
Listen, music.
Hey, you! Quit sneaking around!
That weapon doesn't look familiar at all. I definitely have never seen that before. Oh god, I forgot it was both him and the, and these guys.
Back off!
Oh, no worries at all, no worries. I hope we get to chat some more soon. Thank you so much for stopping on by. Also, I'm just gonna give the reminder now while we're doing this fight here. Whoop. I know the story. I know you guys probably know the story, but I'm still trying to keep majority of spoilers and stuff out of chat, especially for things that haven't happened yet or haven't been revealed yet.
It's over.
Oh, that was different. Just, you know, for people who haven't seen it, because there are people in here who have not experienced the series before, and we're trying our best to make it a good first impression, where possible. That was really fancy, but you kind of just outright missed. Oop. I love Swarms and Cage too, very Dynasty Warriors, very satisfying, definitely. I think they were just kind of trying to show off. They're like, oh, look at all these. Look at what we can do. It sounds like it'd be fun having a Kingdom Hearts Warriors game. I think part of me is just like, no, don't give them ideas. Do not give them ideas. Time to email them more. No, thank you.
That guy. No. Why would he? Riku?
Are you okay, Sora?
Did you get him?
No. He's gone.
What? You lost him?
Anyway, what now?
I think that we better get rid of all the Heartless first. Whoa!
What was that? Come on, we better get off the mountain.
Okay.
I'm just gonna compartmentalize that. It's like, okay. Yes, that very, very flat
It's heading
texture.
for the city. We've got to warn Shang.
Very flat texture city. Very, very low quality. Sticks out like a sore thumb in these, this version. Are we having a staring contest? Very quiet. My mom thinks it's funny how I keep yelling at Dad when he comes inside my house with his shoes on. Rude. Disrespectful. I understand that one completely. Yeah, no. Like, you know, your house, your rules. Absolutely. Alrighty. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to use Valor form, because I think we have... Yeah, we got levels to get. Also, hydrate. Thank you. I've just realized that Ansem's been sticking out this entire time. There, he's like, hello. Hi. Hearts and stuff. There we go. Sorry, I'm just gonna... I'll just make him disappear. Sorry about that. Hey, Becca! Welcome on in. Question of the day for anyone who might just be joining, or if you haven't already answered. What are some of your pet peeves? Ooh, negative combo, magic increase. I think I remember using negative combo for a certain mini game. My parents' pet peeve is when I compulsively lock doors behind me because I keep accidentally locking them out. You know, I understand the frustration, but also it's a good habit to be in. I play some more Rune Factory 4. Nice. I was really tempted to start an off-stream save file of that. But then I remembered that I actually haven't finished Doraemon's Story of Seasons, so I started that again last night. Very cute game, and my goodness, that art style is gorgeous. It's like this like watercolor on like textured paper kind of look. Ow, ow! Oh jeez. Guys are back. I feel like they're a lot better when you get access to Reflect, if you can time it right, that being said. Yeah, it's the sort of thing where you kind of have to be very comfortable with the lack of romance, which is unfortunate, but understandable for what they were doing there. But you know what, though? Like, all the little things you can earn and gadgets and stuff, I don't really mind. I don't really mind too much. I will say that it was funny because I hadn't really thought about it before, but I was watching a YouTube video. I think it was an iceberg video actually on like the Harvest Moon series, and they were kind of just talking about how, you know, within Harvest Moon, Story of Seasons, the games that don't have romance tend to be the, like, you know, the lower performing ones. They're the ones that don't sell as well. And it's like they're so intrinsically linked. Such a huge thing. Alrighty, so keep going. I just want to get some of that sweet experience. I'm especially stalling because I'm scared of the boss coming up. Not the one in this world, the one in the next one. I can handle this one. We want to be loved. Ow. Oh, I didn't even mention, by the way, if you guys look at Goofy's weapon, I got the tome, I think it's called, weapon drop from one of the friendos in Hollow Bastion. I was quite happy with that. It's a pretty cool one. Okay, I'm trying to remember. I think they let you go inside first. Do I keep distracting you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please enjoy your Monster Hunter stories. Hey, Void. Good morning. Welcome on in. Well, on you good girl? Good. Oh, she's back. All right. What's everyone's plans for Valentine's Day on Saturday? Mike and I don't ever really do anything. I think the most we might do is the day after we go and get yummy, like, discount chocolate. But we have so much chocolate around the house right now, so we really don't need any. Well, everything's fine. Oh, now. Look who decided to show up. What? Is that a problem? Nah. We're just glad you're not in the black cloaks. We saw him. Yeah, he's in the palace. Oh, I'm moping. I'm sorry. Into the basketball game on the day after for Valentine's. Enjoy. Can you bring me some chocolate here? That's a pretty far trip. Here we go. Reflect is so good for these guys. Ooh, hello, excuse me. Rude. Just throw that. You know what? I'm just gonna...
Let's go.
Yeah. I don't know why I have such a thing with being like, oh, I need to save it. You really don't. You really don't. It'll be okay. I'm saying this mainly for myself.
Yeah, back off. This is it. Yeah.
I think I'm in trouble.
Oh, I've just realized we're just with Mulan for this fight. Where the heck did Donald and Goofy go? How have I only just noticed this? Okay. Ooh, nice. Appreciate the romance in farm sims a lot because I'm not really in a position to date with my health issues, so I live vicariously through my games. No, not sad at all. I very much understand. Yeah, and it just pours salt in the wound. Zero interest in any sport other than figure, but it would be rude to the person who gifted you the ticket. Yeah, I mean, you know, even if it might not be your most interested in thing, I figure the experience itself might be kind of cool. Playing D&D, but we always play on Saturdays. We don't really celebrate Valentine's. True, you're right. But Donald wasn't there either. Unless he was and I just completely looked over his portrait. To the palace, hurry. Okay, if I hurry... Unless there's Heartless up here. No. Oh, right, there's gonna be a... thing, I think, inside here.
Over here.
Huh?
It made more sense in the movie when they had the, like, you know, the fabric with them. Ever had a Valentine's? Did you just play games in my room? Just a normal day for you? Yeah, you know. It's never really been a massive thing for us, or for me even, in or out of relationships. They're just part spider people now. Hello? Hi.
Wait!
Riku?
Huh?
No, never heard of him.
Alright, so now he's you know, hooded, taking off his hood. That's Zigbar. And he's important. He is, I think, number 2, I believe, in the organization? Yeah, I want to say number 2. And, he has these sniper nobodies. We're definitely gonna start seeing more of now. But you get this, like, warp snipe reaction command. Takes them out pretty quick. Oop. Oop. No, do it again.
I think I'm in trouble.
I keep walking into them. Exactly, right? Being on Saturday makes me wonder how many people will be at the gym. Guess it wasn't Riku. Sorry, Sora. I can't stay. I'm worried about Shang. Oh, right. Your Excellency, Shang, something terrible has happened. We saw a huge monster fly out of the mountains and toward the city. Ah, so as the young man said. Isn't that right, Captain? Yes, Your Excellency. You see, a young stranger visited us not long ago. Captain fought the visitor, but was quickly defeated. My dishonor. It would seem, or I don't know where I'm reading wrong today, sorry about that. It seems that young man was the one in black that I've heard whispers about. Did he mention the name Riku? He didn't offer his name, he was rather rude. Rude, then it was Riku. I mean, yeah, he kind of is bullshit, but we love him anyway. Riku's in the organization? Gosh. But why would he come here? I'll check outside. Mulan? Chang, guard the Emperor. I'll be fine with them. Oh, that's right. Indeed, that is true. We need not worry while you protect us. Okay. I think Hot Childhood Guy Friend from Monster Hunter Stories 3 is voiced by Alejandra Saab. Egg on my face if I'm wrong. I don't know if I recognize that name off the top of my head. Alrighty, palace map. There's 2 goodies back here. I've just remembered I forgot something. I forgot something in Hollow Bastion. After we're done this world, would someone please be able to remind me to go back? Ooh, actually, never mind. We're going back anyway. We have Winnie the Pooh. That's what best friends are for. They call you out on your bullshit and help you aim to be a better person. Very true. Oh, thank you, random. Sorry about that. I should have done that. Ooh. Is that better or worse than what Goofy already has going on? What's worse? Well, that's fine. Alright. You have been. I'm very curious if anyone in here is new. Or you weren't around from the beginning. I've been keeping track, or we've been keeping track of what game we're in and what world we're in. Up in the top part of the screen there, just for people who are just joining in. I know sometimes, you know, people are new and they don't know where we're at or what we're doing. And I've given random express permission to type something there. I'm assuming something to do with joining the Empire. I'm doing this series, you know, from KH1 to KH3 and all the games in between, so like he has a lot of opportunity and he hasn't used it yet. I've given him express permission to do it once. Did I save? I didn't see it. Yes, I did. Okay. Cool. Well, we have a kind of a fun boss fight. I always thought this one was pretty neat. I think it has a weird audio issue sometimes. I don't know if that's on this version, but I remember it being a thing back in the day. Hi. Dragon jump scare. Akihiko in Persona 3 Royal. Akihiko also had a voice in, I think it was Jules, I want to say, in Remake and Rebirth. Pretty sure. Quick, get the fairy types. Yeah, so we're on a dragon here. And this fight involves kind of getting up on the dragon's back and wailing on his little horn things here. There is also a thing he'll try to do to throw you off. But there's also ways you can get back up, that being these air current things. Tornadoes? What are they? Do we call them something? Wind tunnels? So you want to try to land back on on the back here. I can't remember what these does. Does it stun him? Oh, I'm like one hit away. Friend, come here. Yeah, it's a little weird because I feel like Akihiko and Jules are quite different people. But I do like that person's voice, so. There we go. Okay, yes, so it does stun him, it brings him down to the ground. Oh, good job, Goofy. Look at you go, buddy. There's also a couple, I think there's like 1 or 2 reaction commands that can happen when he's up and flying. I don't know if he's gonna do it now, because that's bombs that he likes to drop. Let's try to focus on bringing him down. Yeah, this is one of those worlds where it's like, is this not just China? Because they literally just said it. I think, you know, Neverland and Kingdom Hearts 1, you literally visit London. Like, it's, you know? Is it just the real world? Is the real world fragmented? What's going on? I kind of want to build up my drive gauge again. Okay, let's see. What are you doing? Oh, I wasn't sure if I could block that. Okay, you kind of can. Come here, friendo. Come here. Yes. Yeah, they changed a couple of the... Actually, I don't know if any of the voice actors returned for that game. But yeah, no, I know that they changed quite a few at least. Oh, hey, my drive's back. Okay. So I think he's gonna do one where there's a reaction command. There you go. And that just kind of stuns him instantly instead of having to go up there and get rid of his little back spikes. That was my husband in Portia. I didn't know that. I'm looking forward to revisiting Portia at some point. I'm gonna marry him again. I said what I said. I don't care what I know. I'm doing it again for the drama. Your friends aren't meant to be used as powers, then what are they good for? What do I do with them? Mike just went absolutely nothing. Oh, huh, as well. Who did you marry in Portia? Oh, we went for audit. But yeah, I think this year, probably this year before Evershine releases, I would like to revisit Portia for sure. Sandrock, I'm a little bit more like, you know, I love that game, don't get me wrong, but also I feel like I've kind of done it more recently. I mean, I know I've done it more recently, but... Yeah, that's what I had thought Harmonixer. I wasn't too sure, but I remember hearing somewhere that he was back, but not in the same role. Alright, so he's gonna be a little salty. He's now down onto a final bar. Okay, good. This is a good one for us. Goofy's like spinny move is wrecking this guy's horse. Oh god. Oh, he has like 1 hit left. This is true. But what if my power comes from the, you know, the good mental health my friends bring me? There we go. Thunder element, tornado fusion for Gooby. He's been 2 Sonic characters. Which ones? I'm not gonna know them probably, but... Regardless, which ones? Sonic hitting right. Ark, how are you? Look, we just beat up a dragon. Oh. It's squished. It's squished Shang and Mulan. Never mind, they're good.
Way to go!
How dare you? How dare you not be here while I'm slaying dragons? Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your family. Dishonor on your cow that you definitely have. No, not at all.
Once again, you have served China well. It would please me to reward you. What is it that you wish?
Food.
Well... You say a guy in black came to see you. What did he say?
That is all you request?
Yes.
Dragons have crossed our land and left a great web of paths. These dragons wield much power, and they are the source of many gifts to both man and nature. But it would seem someone of evil intent disturbed one of our dragons and transformed it into what you call a Heartless. It is my belief that this young man came to warn me of that danger. Then I could alert and prepare my troops.
Did you?
I was about to, but he told me this situation had changed.
He said 3 wise guys had arrived, and they would take care of things.
That's gotta be Riku.
But what's he doing hanging out with Organization 13?
No idea. But at least I finally know he's okay.
Sweetheart, I don't know if
That's
that
good enough.
is really okay.
Done.
Now then, Famula, do you have a request?
I'd
Oh,
like
Emily,
Shang-
absolutely. Best of luck.
I mean, well, the captain.
Yes, yes, my dear, what is it?
Could the captain have a vacation, please?
I hardly expected such humble requests. In this case, I'm afraid I must refuse. Captain Lee's responsibility is to protect the Emperor. And yet, Mulan,
Yes.
would you like to serve alongside him and protect me?
What?
2 reeds together are stronger than one. But the choice is yours alone.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
It's just like awkward silence. Kingdom Hearts 2 is really weird for that, I feel like. Anyway, that was the Land of Dragons revisit, and it went by far too quickly. I am scared. I am absolutely terrified of what's coming up. That being said, I can stall because we have enough drive, I think, to do Atlantica, and we got some torn pages. I'm stalling. Also, I really need to go visit the little streamer room because I've drunk way too much water today. Hang tight. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. I'm just gonna swap over to a tater cam.